Cities are getting hit with wildlife chaos like never before, and every clip you're about to see is real. From quiet suburbs to crowded streets, these unexpected encounters escalate fast, and some of them are unbelievable. Welcome to Wild Animals Invading Cities, and trust me, you won't look at your neighborhood the same way again. The croc came in hungry, but the lodge owner served him a fresh pan to the face. Not the meal the reptile was expecting. Elephants can become defensive or playful when vehicles get too close, especially on roads that cut through their habitat. That's why keeping distance and staying patient is the safest choice for everyone. A leap, a swipe, and he was gone. Classic leopard speedrun. Their quick defensive bursts are normal behavior when they feel trapped or see sudden motion nearby. That senior dog stood its ground long enough to surprise even the bear. Once the dog backed away safely, the bear shifted its focus to exploring the house. Bears are opportunistic and often check homes when they smell something interesting. They crossed that road like it was the Forest Olympics. Gold medal goes to the deer that stuck the landing on the trunk. He may walk like he owns the place, but he's really just traveling to another pond. Still, nothing humbles a golfer faster than a prehistoric traffic jam. A leopard entered the room, and the boy reacted like, "Ah yes, another Monday." He left so calmly you'd think he deals with big cats before breakfast. Monitor lizards are strong climbers, which explains why this one treated the 7-Eleven shelves like a jungle gym. Dry weather often pushes wildlife into towns, so its snack-seeking adventure isn't as random as it looks. This haul-out behavior is normal for sea lions, but choosing a car is, well, creatively inconvenient. At least it showed excellent balance for a creature built like a furry torpedo.
He's just gonna go back to sleep.
Great! As if breaking in wasn't enough, now the bear wants a music career. One note, and suddenly it thinks it's a prodigy. It approached the pool all shy, like a guest at a party who doesn't know anyone. Then it chugged the water like it had been thirsty for 300 years. The rhino is completely chill, probably wondering why everyone else is making such a big deal. I mean, it's only a 1-ton tank with legs, totally normal traffic.
Through the road.
The bear went inside expecting snacks, not a human screaming recital. Even the bear's "what just happened" face at the end deserved an award. The man walked into his house expecting peace, but an elephant decided to drop by like a neighbor the size of a small SUV. The man tried to get rid of the trash, but what he got rid of instead was his peace. The moose guarded the shed door like it was checking IDs for entry. Nothing says exclusive guest experience like a lion casually checking in before sunrise. I'm sure the guard felt extremely thrilled about his morning shift. Fun fact, cows have nearly 300-degree panoramic vision, which helps them navigate unfamiliar spaces, even clothing stores. Grizzlies can run up to 35 miles per hour, making climbing up high the smartest immediate defense. Walruses can weigh over 1,500 kilograms, about the same as a small car, so even gentle bumps bring serious power. The deer are munching toilet paper like they're starring in a survival show. At this rate, even the trash bins will need security. The elk crossed the road with more discipline than half the drivers. The kid only lost it when the biggest one walked up like a very muscular parking inspector. The way this ostrich zooms down the street, someone better check if it accidentally joined a marathon. At this point, it deserves a medal. Wonderful! Just what every resort guest wants. A giant lizard showing off better swimming skills. At least it left before asking for a towel. That little dog basically said, "Not on my porch, oversized kitty." The mountain lion blinked twice and reconsidered its whole life. Good thing the glass door was there, or that tiny dog might have learned the hard way that bravery and survival are not always the same thing. The buffalo stampeded through like they were late for their reservation at Hilltop Buffet. Meanwhile, the drivers got a surprise nature documentary instead of a commute. Apparently, even deer think Walmart has everything. This one just didn't expect the free wrestling demonstration from the employee. The bear family showed up like neighbors who definitely didn't read the private pool sign. Mama looked like she was enjoying the break more than the cubs did. Gators tend to walk in a straight line, so if a truck is in the way, they'll often just keep going, even if that means crawling right under it.
He's going under my truck. It's official. He is under the truck.
That ostrich wasn't being aggressive. They're naturally curious and incredibly fast runners. Unfortunately, curious feels a lot like terrifying at 50 kilometers per hour. He attempted a stealth mission, but his butt loudly disagreed and stayed behind. The rescuers essentially had to evict 2 raccoons, him and his ego. These birds love open parking lots because the lights keep predators away. Still, seeing thousands at once feels like attending a surprise blackbird festival. The gator probably thought it chose the perfect vacation home until the deputy scooped it up like a toddler refusing bedtime. Only in Florida can this be considered a normal Tuesday.
You're so angry.
Great! Even the wildlife is having a better vacation than I am. He looks like he's waiting for room service to bring honey tea. Black bears are lightning-fast climbers, able to scale trees, poles, and railings in just a few seconds. With one of the strongest noses of any land mammal, she likely followed a scent trail straight to the upper deck. Which of these wild encounters shocked you the most? Drop your answer in the comments below. And stick around, we've got even more unbelievable animal moments waiting for you right here.